on 100.3 The Sounds of Macarthur. Craig Bryant with you for the Aussie Collection Show. It's now time for Acoustics in the Room, and we now have the talented Simon Shaw in the studio. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Greg. Great to be here.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah.
So for those, what have you been up to since you were last in studio?
Well, as we all know, we've had COVID to deal with, so I did a lot of live streaming from my house. Did lots of live streaming shows. And over the last couple of months, I've started playing live again. So I've been doing a Jimi Hendrix tribute that I've been playing around town.
Wow. And you do have a show coming up about that, I do believe, that we'll talk about shortly. But how would you describe your style of music to anybody?
It would be rock, blues, hard rock, a little bit of pop, a bit of jazz, pretty much.
Good variety there.
Yeah.
And has many artists inspired you musically?
Yeah, well, definitely Jimi Hendrix will always be a big one, but definitely the Beatles, Rolling Stones, Bob Dylan, Led Zeppelin, Guns N' Roses, Deep Purple, Bob Marley, to name a few.
Yeah, good ones there. And I've seen you play the guitar. You are incredible on the guitar. How did you learn guitar?
My first guitar was lent to me by a friend, and I just went to the music store and I bought a book. And I just sat in the park and learned the chords. And yeah, I had teachers, I started playing in bands, and it's been a lifelong journey.
Well, we are very good
Yeah.
guitar.
Thanks, mate, thank you.
Well, we would like to hear a live one in the studio. What did you want to play for us?
I'm actually going to do something new. This is a song that has not been released yet. This is called Live Before You Die.
Take it away.
Alright.
So can we talk a bit about songwriting? How do you go about getting inspiration when you're writing?
Well, there's two phases to my songwriting. One is if I'm writing for a specific project or an album, so I'm writing a lot. I try to just sit down a couple of times a week and write, whereas if I'm not writing for a specific project, then I'll just be more random about it. Maybe a song would come to me in the middle of the night. you know,
Yeah.
at 3 o'clock in the morning, or sometimes a lyric, or sometimes a melody. Sometimes another song inspires me, so yeah.
Yeah. And you do have a couple of albums out already, and you're working on any new music at the moment?
Yes, I've started working on a new album with my friend Jim Finn, who's a drummer, so we started demoing tracks, and hopefully that will be out as soon as possible.
Well, we can't wait for some new
Yeah.
music. And as you know, I'm a big fan, but you got any shows coming up where people can go and see you perform?
Yeah, well, we have a great show coming up, and it's at the Foundry 616, which is a great jazz and blues club in the city in Ultimo, and that is on the 3rd of March. It's a Wednesday, and we're going to be playing mainly Jimi Hendrix music, but some cool blues and funk tracks too. So yeah, check that out on the 3rd of March. We kick off 7:30, and yeah.
Wow, that'll be an awesome one. Everyone should go and get a ticket to go see that. And what's the best way for everyone to get your music that's already out?
You can check me out on, first of all, the best way is just to go to the website, simonshawmusic.com, and it's got all the links to all my socials. So check out the website, simonshawmusic.com. You've got the Instagram, Facebook page, YouTube, and also check out the Simon Shaw Band Facebook page. And yeah.
And I have noticed on social media you're doing a lot of posts about art. How did you get into art?
Yeah, well, I've always been a painter. I've always been a drawer. I think over the last couple of years I've taken it to the next level. You know, started really working with oil paints. And obviously during COVID I wasn't doing a lot of music, so I had a lot of time to paint. So yeah, I went to a class at the Waverley Art School, and pretty much from there, you know, started painting a lot.
Wow. They have some beautiful, everyone should check out your social media because they have some nice paintings that you've done.
Yeah, well, we also have a Facebook page. It's Simon Shaw Art and Painting, so you can check that out too.
And I'll put a link on my Facebook page for those as well. We would love to hear another live one. What did you want to sing for us next in the studio?
We're going to play this a song off the Free and Easy album, and this is called Take a Stand. In the middle of the day, I'll be walking my way, looking for a special woman for me. Trees pass me by, people getting high. It's so easy when you want to be free. Then I came across a bunch of people screaming and shouting, talking about making a change. And this big old fellow really got up on stage. That was when I filled up with rage. Everybody's talking about a revolution, but nobody seems to take a stand. Everybody's searching for a new solution. Why don't they do it? I just don't understand. In a sunny afternoon, I'll be sitting in the sun, reading about another son of a gun, about how the rich get rich and the poor stay poor. You try to change it, but the deal's high strung. Oh Lordy Lord, say what have we done? What kind of world have we created for our children to come? People driving Lamborghinis, living the life that so many have got nothing to take home to the wild. Yeah. Everybody's talking about a revolution, but nobody seems to take a stand. Everybody's searching for a new solution. Why don't they do it? I just don't understand. Power to the people, people like you and me. Power to the people,
Acoustics in the Room. Now, if we can go back a bit to your show that's come out, the Jimi Hendrix show, what made you want to do a show at Jimi Hendrix?
Well, I've been playing, I first got into Jimi Hendrix when I was 17, 18 years old, and it's just been a lifetime journey to discover this man and his music and play his music. And I think that, yeah, during COVID I was very bored and I was thinking of some sort of new project to really get into. And we did the first show at the Bed Bar, and I just kicked it off. I just got into it, you know.
Yeah. Do you hope to tour it around for the rest of the year? Do some more shows?
Pretty much, yeah. We've got shows coming up. We've done 3 or 4 shows. We've got the Foundry coming up. We've got one at the Native Rose on the 13th of March. So yeah, that's going to keep me busy, I think, for the rest of the year.
Yeah. So that'll be so what else you got for the rest of the year? Just doing gigs?
Pretty much, yeah. Doing gigs and recording music. That's how fun. Yeah.
And so, what's the best way for everyone to stay up to date with what's going on?
Is on my website. Just go to my website, and from then you can connect up to all my socials. I post all the gigs on Instagram, on the Simon Shaw Band, on the Jimi Hendrix Live Facebook page. So yeah, just go to my website and take it from there.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me again, Greg. This is awesome, man. I love it.
Anytime. And anyone who's listening, make sure you go and see the Jimi Hendrix show coming up on the 3rd of March.
Yep.
And you think we can finish off with one more live one in the studio?
Yeah, we're going to finish off. We're going to play, this is a blues tune that I wrote. This is called Think of You.
Take it away. Here is Simon
Shaw. A long dry summer back in '99, we were sipping wine, we were feeling fine. You were my baby, and I was your lover boy. You know it's sad but true, but as the days go by, I still think of you. We were young and restless, we were on the road. We had no money, we were having fun. They say everything dies, but the memories never do. You know it's sad but true, but as the years go by, I still think of you. And then one day, you said you had to go. When I asked you why, you said you didn't know. They say time fixes everything, it can't fix my broken heart. You know it's sad but true, but in the dark of night, baby, I still think of you. Lord, I still think of you. Back in '99, we were sipping wine, we were feeling fine. So you were my baby, I was your lover boy. You know it's sad but true, but as the years go by, I still think of you. Yeah, you know it's sad but true, but as the years go by, I still think of you.
Simon Shaw there on the Sounds of Macarthur. Make sure you check him out online and make sure you go to that gig on March the 3rd. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Greg.